Hello, gorgeous soul. April is the way forward for us all. We have Mercury going direct. We have Venus going direct. There's a lot of relief. And also, last month was about us shedding the past so that we could evolve to our future. And this month is all about connecting to where we're going and making it happen. Here's your monthly astrology. I bring tidings of joy. This is a month of all change. Everything is starting to move forward. We have been in the underworld, and I know you're familiar with the underworld, so possibly you're more equipped to deal with it than the rest of us. But last month, what was that all about? Whew, I don't know about you, but it was harsh. And it was eclipse season, and everything was very, very intense. But you are the phoenix, and this month, you're rising higher than any of us because you know how to do that. You just flap your golden fiery wings and up you go. And actually, a lot of this month for you is based on pleasure, creativity, and joy. There may be an ex-lover come calling. Decide what you want to do about that. But remember, if somebody, or they might have already popped up already, but remember, you're not the same person you were in that relationship, because every day is a different day and we transform, we heal, and we grow. So your mantra this month is just to have a good time and to do the things that make you happy, which ironically, you, above all signs, might be a bit suspicious of that, because sometimes happiness doesn't make you feel safe because you're a very deep thinking creature and you always got your wits about you, doing your psychic detective work. But this month, the universe is saying, come on now, have a holiday from that. It's time to relax, be creative and be joyful, be adventurous. And I think you'll find it easier than usual. There is a lot of fun to be had in April for you. Let's start at the beginning, where Mars, which used to be your ruler back in the day, is sextile Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable. Okay, you're not necessarily a fan of the unpredictable, but in this instance, there is a pleasurable moment where you will have an adventure, a good time, and a moment of closeness with someone, be it a lover or be it a friend. You feel that, it's so nice to be with this person, and it makes you feel joyful. And that continues for the rest of the week, really, because we have Mars trine Saturn. Now, sometimes that can create a feeling of restriction, and you are a deep thinker. And sometimes if you make a commitment, there's a part of you that takes a long time to do that, because you know that if you do it, you're really in it. And you're being urged to make a commitment to joy. It's not that bad. It's good. What makes you really happy? What makes you feel alive? What makes you stretch yourself? What makes you excited? What makes you want to have an adventure? Those are the things that you're urged to commit to. If you don't, or if you fake it for yourself, you could feel restricted, because there's so much power surging within you at the moment to be free and to enjoy that creative flow that maybe you felt you lost last month, even for the whole of this year, actually. But we are in a time of great change, and joyfully for you, this great change is, here, right at the beginning of the month. So you can plow into it and feel excited by it. Now, a lot of things happening this month to do with the North Node, which is our destiny and our future. And luckily for you, it comes wrapped in a big bow of wonder and excitement, because on the 9th, Mercury, don't forget, Mercury goes direct on the 7th. Happy days. There's freedom, there's more communication, you're flowing with your ideas. You're able actually to talk about love and optimism and positive things to the people around you. You're funny, you're hilarious, you're flirtatious. Anyway, on the 9th, Mercury joins forces with the North Node. The North Node is doing a lot of stuff this month, and luckily for you, it's in your joy and creativity sector. So the North Node is our future, our destiny, that shining light where we're evolving towards. It's where we're going, where we need to go, where we're going to feel complete. And for you, what makes you feel creative? Have you got any creative projects that you want to explore further? You will find yourself absolutely filled with inspiration this month. And also unexpectedly, also meeting people who unexpectedly give you great ideas or who you connect with and you're like, wow, this is good. Okay, there's still a part of you that like needs to meditate, needs to take space, but in a way that's like the nature of the beast. You need to be out there and having fun, but also you need a lot of time on your own to gather yourself, to process, to go through all the details of what's going on in your life, and then boom, you're back out there again. Particularly from April the 13th, when Venus goes direct, and you are able to really let go then. Mercury's direct, Venus is direct, hurrah. And that's when you're a bit like a magnet. You're attracting good and positive experiences. Make the most of that. It is the joy of what is being delivered energetically to you. And you will really, hopefully, be laughing a lot this month. There's a lot of pleasure to be had. The full moon in Libra is opposing Chiron, the wounded healer. Do not, whatever you do, go into a time of self-criticism or kind of daydreaming about things that didn't happen, or daydreaming about something that you know was just a fantasy. Come on now. Don't indulge yourself in that. You're healing that now so that you can create dreams that really do work for you and are real. You know, when we have a beautiful illusion, it's easy to think, oh, well, if only I had that person, if only I had that, if only I'd lived that dream that I wanted in the past. But it's, there's something better for you, darling. I promise you. So do that healing. And if there was any time in your life where you didn't feel worthy, that might come up for you on this full moon. But it's, again, there to be healed. Mercury is conjunct Neptune, and this is big news because Neptune has now changed signs. Neptune's giving you the ability to work on projects that you love, to think about your life and change small details for big results. You might find that this is a time where you do need a lot more space, and it's era defining, right? We're not talking about a couple of weeks of wanting space. We're talking about you finding something in your life which is a pleasure that you do on your own, whether it's meditating, walking in the woods, whatever it is. And you're going to find that it has a magical reset button for you. It's different. It's next level. It's a new dimension. So remember that and practice and play with it. Mercury re-enters Aries. Again, you're like thinking about your routine, your habits. What can you change to push yourself forward? Because actually you want happiness for yourself now. With Mars entering Leo on April the 18th, you have your drive back, your drive to succeed, whatever success means for you. And you are like a force to be reckoned with when it comes to career, when it comes to your reputation, when it comes to you, wherever you want to put your force, whatever you want to create, anything that's like out there in the world, and you're like, rah, I am ready, and you're going for it. The sun then enters Taurus, and it's one of the best times of the year for one-to-one relationships, partnerships, intimate relationships, and a romance. And it lights that area up for you, and you're feeling like, yeah, I want to get close. I want to have that intimacy. Whether it's with a friend or a lover, whatever it is, you're feeling like connection is important from the 19th of April. And also Mars is trine Neptune. You are working hard on a project, whatever that is. Doesn't have to be paid for. It could be just, a side hustle or a personal hobby or something that inspires your soul. But you're putting the hard work in and you will get results. Now, 2 important dates this month are when Saturn joins forces with the North Node, and also when Venus joins forces with the North Node. What makes you happy? What makes you have creative flow? Those moments when you wake up and you're excited about life? You're going to know what it is that can give you that feeling long term and help you grow and evolve and be the best that you want to be for yourself. Not for anyone else, for yourself. And that is super exciting, super important. There will be signs, there will be symbols, there will be strange coincidences that lead you to that creativity and happiness. Oh, and just before that, actually, Mercury is sextile Pluto. Obviously, Pluto is your ruler. Sextile is good. You are making positive changes, having positive conversations and drawing the line under something. It's a rebirth in the way that you communicate, maybe with a particular person, maybe with someone in your family, but it changes things. Mercury is at the moment making you talk about the things that are important to you and the changes you want to make. Again, don't be self-critical. The new supermoon in Taurus on the 27th is tricky because it's asking you to fight for what you believe in and let go of any struggles which are meaningless or you don't want anymore. And you're doing that to have a new start when it comes to your intimate, personal, one-to-one relationships. You've had enough. You're not going to deal with opposition. You're not going to deal with you getting your priorities straight on fighting for what you love and also fighting to have balance in your life. This month has so much possibility, and I really hope you soak up the joy, the creativity, and the wonder that is coming your way, and have faith. We are in an era-defining time. It's a brand new world. What do you want to make of it? What do you want to go after? What do you want to achieve? So much love. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul, time out where we can really spoil ourselves.
When someone comes online, I'm already there. Their energy straight away goes whoosh and the messages start.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright. And I want people to have that, to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody.
I'll be looking at the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and gives some validations. So it was a psychic reading.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.